I know it's been a couple of weeks. Been going through some stuff, getting stuff in order, blah, blah, blah. But this morning I'm coming from the concept of basically the royalties concept, you know, or relationship, as far as towards successful relationships. Whether it's address his backbone or etc. A lot of females say they want a male or a real man, a real provider. Now, understanding that a real man, even though you may not have a full, true definition of it, but understand that a real man out here putting in, he out here and doing his struggles, he out here and doing his battles, he out here investing, getting beat up, scarred up to be a provider, to be a protector, to be an assurer. But on the bike side of it, if we look at it as a warfare standpoint, we look at these soldiers in the military, soldiers going to battle, soldiers going to the war in arms. They got medevac, they got the doctors and the nurses and the hospitals and the nuns, the females in the village. You go back that far. So my question to you, ladies, if you get a real man, not even on a financial standpoint, are you in position or are you prepared to mend that king's wounds? I tell people all the time, I bear scars because I don't bandage wounds. I really don't put band-aids on. Like, I really don't. And same with my feelings. I bear scars because I don't bandage wounds. So females, are you willing to rub that cocoa butter on the scars, on some of my wounds? Are you prepared to bandage it, heal me up some days after work, find out what it exactly my mind went through that week or that month? It ain't got to be an everyday thing when they get home. How you doing or whatever. When you're busy, you don't have a chance to talk to each other every day, especially if you're not living with each other. But this is really addressed towards the females, to the queens, to the princesses, future queens. You want what all you want in a king, but a king needs his backbone. A king is going to endure his battles. He's going to endure his scars. He's going to endure his pressure, his stress. He's going to encounter a lot. But are you prepared to be there to be that backbone, to be that medevac? You know, some females out here, I respect them for what they did to some people I know, you feel me? Some of my closest affiliates. They was that medevac. They got them up out the streets. You know, it's not just the children. Some of these females make some of us men sit down and get up out of certain situations. But is it enough for you females really out here prepared to be that medevac for your king you desire? Are y'all really prepared to be that nurse, to be that surgeon? You feel me? Not just a nurse to bandage wounds, but sometimes you females got to be our king's surgeons, man. When that shit that gruesome, when it's blood and mess, that shit is just traumatic. Y'all got to be able to be there to hold it together, think logically, support us, and soothe us. But too many y'all don't feel like a man not supposed to cry. A man don't go through situations. But if you saying all these years a man ain't supposed to cry, I think we feel holding a bunch of stuff back in. So therefore, thus, a lot of you females, you gotta consider the concept and put yourself in these shoes. And it's not really the shoes, but this the sock fits. How many of you are really prepared to be that man back? Prepared to be that nurse, prepared to be that surgeon, prepared to be that comforter, prepared to be that backbone, prepared to be that queen on the throne when that king stepped away? You prepared to be that healer. You prepared to be the mentor. You prepared to be that opening ear. You prepared to be that silent mouth. Are you prepared to be that wisely spoken word? A king requires much, just as much as a queen requires. Stop thinking with that one side of mess.